I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this, but the night have just been horrible after we ended the vlog. We saw the Dex had gotten into some grapes, and so I looked it up, and it's really bad for them. So we took him into the vet, and they made him throw up, and they took some blood work, and basically his kidneys weren't doing, there was like some elevated thing so that his kidneys weren't doing good, which is what grapes do. They like shut down the dog's kidneys, so they are keeping him overnight and doing lots of blood work and IVs and catheters and stuff. So it's like midnight and that's what we've been dealing with. I don't even know what I filmed last night. I barely even remember pulling out the camera. It's been a horrible 14-15 hours. I have just been crying nonstop for pretty much the past 15 hours. But in case I was crying too much to be understood, last night Tex got into some grapes, which, please, if you are a pet owner, I'm just not even ever going to buy grapes again. But if your dog or cat ever has even one grape, take them to the vet immediately. Get vomiting induced, because it is so important. Apparently grapes and raisins can cause kidney failure, and it doesn't matter how big your dog is, it doesn't matter any of that. Apparently it's different with each dog. An 80-pound dog can have one and be affected, and a little dog can have, you know, 50 and not be affected at all, but you don't know which one your dog is. But anyways, he got into some grapes, and I looked it up and I was like, oh my god, we have to take him in. So we took him into the vet, and they gave him a shot and induced vomiting, and then they did a blood test to see how his kidneys were functioning, to see if they were, you know, doing well, and that came back and they weren't doing well. His kidneys weren't doing well, so they told us that they would keep him overnight and give him charcoal, I think they did, and IV fluids all night, and all this to try to help his kidneys get better and improve. And then they're going to be continuing to do blood tests to see how they're doing. I had Brandon call first thing this morning when he got up at 5 and check on him and everything, and they said that he is doing, you know, they haven't done the blood test, another blood test yet, but he was alert all night. He didn't really sleep. He's really stressed out and anxious, which, I mean, that's our dog. I can't imagine how stressed out and anxious he is, but that he's still, you know, alert. And they're going to be calling us around 11. It's about 10:30 to tell us the results of a blood test. They're gonna do one, you know, 12 hours from the first one. So we'll just hope that it's better. I don't know. But I'm not gonna talk about it much, because I'm just, every single time that I even think about it, I start to cry. So I'm just not even going to anymore. So they finally called, and the levels that were high that indicated that his kidneys weren't doing very well are starting to drop. So that's really, really good. But they want to keep him to make sure that all the levels drop completely back into the normal range, and just to make sure. So in another 12 hours, which will be at midnight, they are going to run another blood test and let us know what those are, and then we'll probably be able to pick him up, they said, but that's depending on the levels. So far so good. So far the levels are dropping, which is what we wanted them to do, so that's really good. Brandon's at work today, which was horrible. He didn't want to go to work. I didn't want him to go to work. I really didn't want to be alone, but she should be getting off work soon, so then I won't at least be alone. And yeah, that's it. I'm so glad that the levels are dropping and I just cannot wait to see texts. But I think that I'm going to end the vlog here because neither one of us is gonna want to vlog right now until we get text back, so, which is going to be at midnight. So I guess we will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have texts back. And thank you guys so much for your prayers and your thoughts, and just keep them up. Okay, bye guys. Say goodnight. Good night. That's him saying goodnight.
See, but here you go.